you saw in that first clip, my turbo finally let go. So in this video, we'll be taking apart the intercooler and taking a closer look at what exactly happened. So cue the time lapse. Don't worry, it's only 30 seconds, so don't click off of it. Anyways, let's get right to it. So as you can see here, there's a bit of oil on the blow-off gasket, which is suggesting that it was the compressor side that was leaking oil. So yeah, on here we can see there's a bit of oil as well on the blow-off valve itself. Yep, definitely not a good sign. So now that we have the intercooler removed, we can get a closer look at the turbo, and we see that there's a bit of oil pooling up over here and in the throttle body. Yep, definitely the compressor side that failed. That is a lot of oil actually. Let's take a closer look at the intercooler. There's a bit of oil in the fins. Yeah, we can see that there's a bit of residue here in the intercooler outlet. Everything is just coated inside. Let's look at the intercooler inlet. Oh, one sec. To get a proper grip of this. Yep, the hose is coated with oil as well. So yeah, everything's just coated with oil from the turbo to the intake manifold. So yeah, I am not really sure what to do with this poor broken VF48. I have two solutions. It's either to go to a big turbo or to upgrade the internals of that turbo. I guess we'll see in a few days when I finally consider the options.
Several days later.
And this is what I went with. This is a billet compressor wheel turbo rebuild kit for the VF48 from Super Veloci Turbo that I just got. Okay, so like I said, this is a billet compressor wheel VF48 rebuild kit from Super Veloci Turbo that I just got off of eBay. Some of you might be wondering why I went with a upgraded stock turbo instead of going for a much bigger turbo from like Precision or Garrett or FP, for example. And my reason is that for one, going to a bigger turbo will mean that there's a lot of supporting mods that I would need, such as an upgraded fuel system, an upgraded clutch, upgraded internals, because my car is still on the stock rods. And basically, if I were to go for a bigger turbo, that would mean having to do a bunch more supporting mods, including intercooler as well, because most likely I will have to go for a rotated setup and a front mount. Basically, that path is currently out of the budget for now, and the best I can do with what I have is rebuild the stock turbo, but with an upgraded billet compressor wheel. So took like less than a week to arrive, surprisingly. And yeah, let's unbox the turbo. So right at the top, you have the gaskets and the O-rings, as well as a vibration report that they have done on the turbo, as you can see here. I'll probably put a photo up if this doesn't show it clearly enough. But anyways, moving on, we have the instruction manual, I believe. Oh no, this is just like a warning of basically making sure that the turbo is installed and like rebuilt properly to prevent failures. And then this, I believe, is the actual instruction manual. Yeah, so this is the instruction manual with a diagram and basically detailing how you should assemble it. Yeah, basically what you will need to rebuild the turbo. Now let's get to the good stuff, the actual turbo itself. And right there. So this is a center housing rotating assembly, so it includes the middle bearing portion as well as both the exhaust and the compressor wheels. So as you can see here, it appears to be built pretty well actually, despite being a fairly cheap, I think $200–300 rebuild kit off of eBay. There's a bit of oil left over from when they were testing it, but as you can see here, the compressor wheel is billet. It's a very nice finish. And then the casting on the exhaust, on the turbine wheel, is also really high quality actually. Overall, a very good bang for your buck, it seems like. So yeah, that's this quick review of this Super Veloci Turbo VF48 billet compressor wheel rebuild kit. It's a long ass name. Stay tuned in the next video where we take the car to the shop and basically have them rebuild the turbo for the STI, because you know they have the expertise. I don't. I'd rather have someone who actually knows how to do this properly rebuild the turbo instead of trying to do it myself and possibly blowing an entire motor. So there we go. Place it back inside the box. Now I guess all that's left to do is take all of this and bring it to the shop. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video where we basically revisit the car once everything is installed and look at the dyno test. Hopefully it'll make a bit more power, but more importantly, I hope a lot of that turbo lag is gone. So that's all for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like. If you have any criticisms or ideas, do leave a comment. And if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to see how this STI turbo rebuild project goes, do subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a lot. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching and stay safe.